Alright, so this is my first question, starting with trees data structure. So, what is this question asking? Binary tree level order traversal. So, basically, this question says that given the root of a binary tree, return the level order traversal of its nodes values, that is from left to right, level by level. So, what do I have to do is, question asks me to return a list of list. That means for every level, how many nodes are present, I have to put their value into a list and put that list into a list. So finally, I'll be having a list of lists that will be containing list for every level. You know, 3, 9, 920, 15, 7. So that way, yeah. So list of list. So how do we start the question? What we need to do is we need to first of all understand, and this is basically a level order traversal, like breadth first search and everything. So we have to return a list of lists. So let's start with that. You know, let's start with a list of list. I'll name that as answer. Cool. I'll say new array list. That's it. Cool. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say I have an array list, so I'll have to return this list as well. So this part is done. Yeah, this part is done. So I feel like this approach of knowing what to return and then returning it kind of helps, because it just lets you start the question by something. So now you know how to build upon it. Maybe if you don't know, then it's fine, but yeah, at least you know you'll have to create a list of lists and then you'll have to return it as well. So what do we have to do then? You know, what do we have to do then? Yeah, we'll have to take care of this case, this root node case. We'll have to make sure that these type of cases don't get out any errors. So for handling them, I'm gonna say that if my root is gonna be null, I don't have anything in it, I'll return answer. That's it. So my edge case that would have given an error, that's visible to me, it's done. Now what else has to be done? So now for the tree kind of question, it's gonna be here, you know, binary tree, breadth first search tree. What we need to do is we need to create a queue. Yeah, so what is the need of it? The need of it is that I want it to store whatever the tree nodes I'm on currently. So how it is gonna go, like, I'll be having a queue with just, you know, initial queue. I'm gonna say new linked list of linked list type, because yeah, it's fine for it. I can also, you know, have that like array def one thing, but yeah, what I need to do is I'll be doing that. Alright, I have this node 3. I'm gonna take the node 3, put that into the queue. Yeah, queue dot offer root. I put this into the queue. Yeah, because it's of a tree node type, I'll put the node into the queue. Now what's gonna happen is this is in the queue. Now I'm gonna, you know, traverse. I'm gonna add this, then remove this. Yeah, and then before removing it, I'll make sure that I'll add the 9 and 20, its children, its left and right, into the queue. Yeah, and then what I'm gonna do is, if they are present inside of the queue, then I'll be just, you know, making sure that I remove them and add their children inside of the queue. But I'll have to make sure that I'll remove them simultaneously, you know, because they have to be in the same array list. So that has to be taken care of, which can be done, I guess, with the for loop. So like it comes here, then it comes here. So I'll say that while I don't have my queue empty, while my queue is not empty, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, cool, you're not empty, that's what I wanted. Now do one thing. First of all, let's get the first of all, first things first. You know, let's have this. We have to make a list, so we will make a list. Yeah, we will make a list of integer. I'm gonna say it as sub because it's gonna have the sub tree or the level, whatever you want to call it. So I'm gonna have a list, and then I'm gonna say that cool. Now I have a list ready with me. What else do I need? As I mentioned, if I'll be needing a for loop, I'll be needing how much time do I have to traverse the for loop. Like here it's 2, that means the size of the queue. So I'm gonna say the length of it is, a little Python naming, I guess. It's gonna be like queue dot size. Yeah, cool. I have whenever the while loop runs, I'll have a list ready for me. That's it. A new list ready for me, a fresh list ready for me. So yeah, I'll have a for loop now. I'll say for int I, that's 0, I less than n I plus plus. I'm gonna say that if I have this, now what do I need to do? I'll have to traverse. So I'll have to remove this node that is present inside of the queue. I'll have to traverse, my bad. I'll have to remove the node that is present inside of the queue. I'll have to then get its children, its left and the right. So how do I get that node? I'll say I'll create tree node. I'll create a variable for it, a node type variable for it that's gonna store. That's gonna be like that node. Yeah. So tree node dot, not dot, current. Currently I'm gonna be on this node. What's that node gonna be? That is present inside of the queue. So queue dot poll. Now what this poll thing is gonna do? This poll thing is gonna make sure that you remove it, but also return it. So now my current is gonna store whatever was the first entered or the head of the queue, but also has been removed. But I know its value, so I know what a node is gonna carry. It's gonna carry its left and it's gonna carry its right. Yeah. So I'll say that cool, you removed it. Well done. Just do one thing. Just do one thing. Add this. That's it. Add current. Nothing else. But now is the main part. Now I need you to do one thing. First of all, let's check. Like, if it's not null, if it's left and right, it's not null. If current dot left is not null, if current dot left is not null, queue dot offer, I'll offer the queue, I'll add into the queue current dot left, right? Makes sense? Gonna do the same thing for the right thing as well. Cool. If current dot right is not null, offer it current dot right. Well done. Now what has to be done? What more has to be done is that I have added them and I have made sure, I guess it's fine, I guess now. Yeah, I can just get out of the while loop and return it. Am I missing something? I don't think so. I guess everything is covered. Let's see. Sub dot add. Oh, okay. It's a ting node. My bad. Yeah. It's not adding anything. Okay. Edge case check first. Cool. It's not adding anything. That is the issue. My bad. I never ever added, like after my for loop ends, after I've gathered my sub list, I'll be list dot add, uh, what's the name? Sub. Yeah. Wait, what list? My bad. Answer. Oh, Xbox. So let's have a little dry run for it. What's happening is I have a root node inside my queue. What do? I create a list for it. I enter the while loop. I create a list. I have the size is one. For loop is gonna start. It's gonna run one time only because yeah, it's gonna be like what's the current node. I remove that, but I get the value. I add the value of current, that is 3, into the list I created, and then I see if I have current dot left. If I have it, I put it inside of the queue. If I have it's right, I put it inside of the queue. Cool. Now what's gonna happen is while loop is gonna run again. It's gonna get the sub array. I mean the list. It's gonna create a list. It's gonna have length as 2 right now. It's gonna start from I. It's gonna be at 0, and it's gonna run 2 times. It's gonna have current. That's been gonna be 9. It's gonna add the value of current into this sub, which is empty because it's created new for this new iteration of the while loop, new level I would say. And then it's gonna check if it's having a left or a right. 9 is not having a left or a right, so it's gonna be fine. Now for loop is gonna run again for 20. Now it's gonna run, so it's gonna see, it's gonna remove it but get its value. So now the thing is empty. Yeah, the thing is empty. If 9 would have had a left or right, then it would have not been empty. Now the queue is empty. It doesn't matter because we don't care about that, because we just have the length. So that's all it's gonna run for. uh, I'm gonna check if it's having a left or a right. Right is having a left or a right, so yeah, I put that in queue. 15 and 17 are now in queue. So yeah, that's it. The moment my for loop ends, I add the answer. I add the this thing into the answer. That's my return. Uh, yep, works nice.